Have you ever noticed her? The woman who walks alone yet carries a quiet strength. No one is holding her hand. No one is guiding her steps. And yet she moves through the world as if she owns it, as if every step she takes is a statement of who she is without asking permission. Society may say she is incomplete, lonely, and waiting. They may try to define her by their expectations, by the voices that surround her. But she knows a truth few see. She is not waiting. She is becoming. And in that becoming, she discovers something powerful, something unshakable, something that cannot be taken away. At first it is not easy. She has known heartbreak and disappointment, the weight of expectations of love that wasn't returned, of friends who left, of people who doubted her. She has felt the sting of rejection and the hollow ache of unspoken words. The nights are long and heavy. The quiet can be unbearable. She feels the emptiness pressing in, yet there is something in that emptiness that calls to her. And then suddenly she is alone. The apartment is quiet. The streets outside hum with life. But inside she faces herself. All the questions she avoided, all the fears she tried to bury. She meets them head on. She does not look away. The fear comes first, then the loneliness, and then the question, am I enough? Every memory, every failure, every loss echoes louder than ever. And yet she doesn't run, she doesn't hide, she stays, and she slowly begins to learn. She begins small, cooking her own meals, paying her own bills, walking alone in the city, feeling the wind on her face. The victories are quiet, almost invisible, but they are hers, and each one strengthens her. Then come bigger ones, speaking her mind, saying no without guilt, asserting her boundaries, and taking risks she once feared. With every step she realizes she is capable. She can rely on herself, and she can trust her own heart. Each challenge she faces becomes a mirror reflecting the courage she never knew she had. And slowly she begins to hear it. The quiet voice inside that has always been there. I've got this. I can handle it. I am enough. It doesn't shout, and it doesn't demand attention, but it anchors her. It guides her. It gives her courage when fear returns, when doubt creeps in, and when the world feels heavy and unrelenting. This is the birth of her sovereignty. She doesn't need anyone to complete her. She was whole all along. She has always been whole. She begins to live differently. She no longer seeks approval. She no longer hides parts of herself. She chooses her own path. She follows what excites her. She pursues what matters. She dares to be an imperfect, messy, vulnerable, alive, and radiant human. There are moments of fear. The past whispers doubts. The world presses in, and she feels small sometimes. But each time she chooses herself, she grows stronger. Each choice builds her resilience. Each act of courage reminds her of the power she has always carried. She learns that strength is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. She learns to honor herself even when the world does not notice. Even when she feels unseen, she is no longer just surviving. She is creating. She is building. She is shaping her life moment by moment. She writes her story with intention, with love, and with fierce authenticity. She celebrates the small victories, the quiet triumphs, and the moments no one else sees. And through it all, she discovers that being alone does not mean being lonely. It means being free, it means being whole, and it means discovering the vastness of her own heart. And if someone enters her life again, it is not out of need. It is not because she lacks. It is a choice, a chance to share her completeness. The connection is deep, honest, and whole. No desperation, no fear, just two complete people walking together. And she realizes that love without dependence is the most beautiful kind of love. It is love that does not bind. It uplifts, it respects, and it honors the other and the self. If the world misunderstands her solitude, it does not matter. Every tear, every lonely night, and every challenge has been growing the roots of her strength. Every moment of doubt, every heartbeat of pain, and every quiet struggle has been shaping her into someone who cannot be shaken. She has learned to love herself, to trust herself, and to honor herself. She has discovered the beauty in her own company, the power in her own presence, and the freedom in her own choices. This is her alchemy, her transformation, her power. She has turned loneliness into a teacher, into a guide, into a source of strength. And when she looks back, she will see she didn't just survive her solitude. She became whole. She became unstoppable. She became herself. She is no longer waiting for anyone. She is not incomplete. She is free, she is powerful, and she is alive. And nothing can take that away from her. She walks through the world now with a quiet certainty. Her steps are firm. Her heart is open. Her mind is clear. And she knows that her journey was never about finding someone to complete her. It was about finding herself and embracing every part of who she is. Every flaw, every strength, every fear, every courage, all of it has shaped her. All of it has led her to this moment. And in this moment she is alive, she is radiant, she is unbreakable, she is free.